Yeah, my name's Vihel. My shop is There and Back Bikes, and the idea behind the shop is that I do sell, I guess at this point, now that I'm going, urban city bikes for the intent of commuting to bike, or to work, commuting to school, going and getting groceries, going around town, using your bike sort of for transportation more than for recreation. It relates to Golden Girls. That's where I got the idea from the name. I took a degree in linguistics, and we talked about naming, and names evoke what's called like a frame of reference, so to speak. And so what I wanted to do was to evoke something that inspired like trust and confidence and friendliness, because those are things that I want to have in my shop. I'm very friendly. I like to help people out. I want to inspire a little bit of confidence that I'm not like a total jerk, and I want to like get some trust from people, because you need that from someone you're buying a bike with. You don't want to like buy it from like a shady pirate. You want to get like, and so that was sort of what the name was, because it's like part of the Golden Girls theme song, which is an entire show about friendship. I mean, I think it's kind of interesting that it's like I kind of feel like half of my job is like informal, like Rogerian psychoanalyst, and half of my job is like mechanic bike sales. And so it's like people come in, and I sort of like ask them about what they're going to do with their bike, which involves like, because it's important when you buy a bike to know what you're using it for, so you can match what your needs are up with like the styles of bikes that'll work for you, and then of those ones that'll work for you, then you can sort of fine tune it for what your personal tastes are and preferences are, and like how you want it to look and how you want it to like feel, but you sort of have to make sure it's there. So whenever people come in, I'm always asking them questions. So like, oh, like where do you live? Where do you work? What do you do? How far are you riding? And so then they like, it like unbottles like the whole thing, and then I just like hear like life stories like all day, which is great, and it happens a lot. And some are like a little disturbing. I found out one of my customers has a painted glass eye, which is kind of cool. No, I just get some people that they come in just to hang out and ask about my life and and they just kind of hang out here and sit on my couch. Eventually down the road, this is going to go from being like my little like disorganized mess room to being like a lounge with like coffee and things for people that want to come in and like hang out and free Wi-Fi and things like that. So people, while they're getting their bikes fixed, can like come and sit down and do a little work or do some stuff for school, and then they don't have to like be breathing over my neck, and they can feel comfortable in the space. Yeah, so you can just like, I'll just have like coffee and tea and like maybe some little pastries or something for sale. Eventually down the road, if I were to expand, I'd probably have like a little coffee bar in the back and like someone working that. If it got to be like a lot of repair work, so people could come in, grab a coffee, sit down, like have their bike worked on. Yeah, it'll be kind of fun.